What's significant about this delegation in terms of the Taiwanese group's members?
First of all, the delegation is quite high level, I have to say, since it's being led by the president of the Legislative Yuan, Mr. Yosi-kun, as well as the delegation being a cross-party one, as it comprises not only the MPs for the governing DPP party, but also from Kuomintang and the TPP, which is quite a novel development, I think, since until now, whenever we were seeing this kind of delegations and diplomatic outreach towards European countries, especially from the CEE region, until now, it was really comprised mostly of DPP personalities and not from other political parties.
The Czechs took up the EU presidency at the beginning of July. Does this trip taking place soon after this have a particular relevance?
I think it is very relevant. The Czech presidency of the EU has clearly stated that the Indo-Pacific policy and the Indo-Pacific area, one of the core priorities for its next 6 months of the presidency of the EU Council, by engaging with Taiwanese representatives so closely after the presidency started and when the Indo-Pacific agenda is still being set, only can help, I think, Taiwan in making sure that the Czech presidency will keep its focus also on Taiwan within the Indo-Pacific policy, which is something I think that we could have already clearly expected as we are increasingly seeing different EU bodies engaging positively with Taiwan, not only the EU Parliament, which has, of course, been the most vocal, but recently also the EU Commission, which has invited Taiwanese representative to one of its activities, the Civil Protection Forum. This clearly signifies that Taiwan is being considered as one of the key partners for the EU in the Pacific when it comes to promoting Europe's interests in the region.
There's been a flurry of delegations between Taiwan and European countries in the past year. Are these delegations having a real impact? And what else would turn this warmer diplomatic sentiment into real political action?
Yes, these delegations are quite significant. First of all, they are helping to put Taiwan higher on the agenda in the receiving states. But of course, we have to ask whether it is enough to put Taiwan on the agenda and to engage in only, let's say, symbolic gestures. I think it's also very important to keep focus on more practical developments. I think it's noteworthy to say that the cooperation in the areas of various high-tech industries, including semiconductors, has been receiving a lot of attention on both the Taiwanese and European side, where we have already seen some practical developments, such as the Taiwanese government offering scholarships to students from different European countries to study the semiconductor technology in Taiwan, where Taiwan is obviously the global leader.